This was insane to witness. The Yankees take 2 out of 3 on the road in Pittsburgh from the Pirates. We're going to discuss exactly what this means going forward for the Yanks as the 2025 regular season continues to move along. But before we say another single solitary word, you know the vibes. Hit that subscribe button. Closing in on 7,000 subscribers right here on Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. It's your boy Ugo Onyianta. Let's continue to bridge that gap between the non-subscribe and the subscribe right here on Yankees Digest. Oh yeah, it's recap time. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Yankees take 2 out of 3 in Pittsburgh. A series win, so bobblehead time. The Yankees win. They win the series. They didn't get the sweep. We'll get to what happened in Game 3, but let's just break down each and every game right here. You already know the vibes. Breakdown, recap king over here, your boy Ugo Onyianta. Game 1, very, very, very workmanlike business trip. Yankees came in. This is a Pirate team that's not going anywhere this year. It feels like they're still in their 10 to 20 year rebuild. Paul Skeens, future Yankee, did not pitch in this series. It would have been nice to see him up there toting the slab, you know what I mean, going up against the Yankees, but he did not pitch. But the Yankees took care of business in Game 1, 9-4. Oswaldo Cabrera, Dominguez, Volpe, everybody chipped in. Judge went deep. He goes deep pretty much every game at this point. Yankees just took care of business. You know, this is a bad Pirate team. You know, these are the series that you gotta take care of business. 2 out of 3 minimum. You know, you don't want to be losing these type of series. You don't want to be dropping 2 out of 3. You don't want to be swept against a bad team that's not going anywhere. They just got a bunch of young players, ragtag journeyman as well. Tommy Pham's on the team. Of course, Cruz is on the team. Really like him. Nice young prospect. But not Hayes too. Do like Hayes as well. But a lot of young, just not a lot of firepower. Roberts is on the team as well. But this is a team the Yankees should handle pretty soundly, and they did. They did, taking 2 out of 3, obviously in Game 1, taking care of business, 9-4. Max Fried picked up his first career Yankee win on the road, and the Yankees just took care of business. You know, this was not, at one point they led, I believe, 7-1 or 8-1. The Pirates were able to hit a 3-run home run and get back into it to cut the lead, but then the Yankees tacked on a couple extra ones late and took this one rather easily. They took Game 1, 9-4. Let's keep it going. Then they just kept it going in Game 2. They just kept it going in Game 2. The mustache man, Trent Grisham. You know, they showed a graphic, I believe in this game or the previous game, how he's changed his batting stance. He's much more closed and just straight to the ball. He was way more opened up, way more whiffs, a lot more strikeouts last season. Kind of hit or miss, but he's raking. He is absolutely raking. And again, with Stanton being down for the foreseeable future, still no timetable to when he's going to come back, although he will come back at some point this year. You're going to need Trent Grisham. He's going to get a ton of starts. Judge is going to be pretty much locked in at that DH role, and you're going to just see a lot of Trent Grisham in the outfield. Of course, Cody Bellinger. He had a little back flare-up, but he came back in this series. And of course, you're going to need him to step up and give the Yankees quality at-bats and spot starts. You know, he's a really, really dynamic, just easygoing center fielder. I mean, he catches the ball with it feels like a blindfolded. He's been a really solid professional major league player, even to his days with the Padres. But the mustache man, he was raking. 2 home runs in this game. Yankees won this one going away 10-4. Again, just no stress whatsoever. And the mustache man had a huge day. I think Volpe bases clearing double as well. Yankees just took care of business. Again, this is a bad team. This is a team that the Yankees really, they can play their B-plus games for the series and take 2 out of 3 relatively easy. And again, that's what happened. You know, but let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. This was the only hiccup. The Yankees were going for the sweep, and it just didn't work out that way. Pirates win this one in extra innings. Yankees had plenty of opportunities. Let's call a spade a spade. Plenty of opportunities to win this game in extras, but just weren't able to come up with that timely hit to go ahead and set the stage for a late win. Grisham came through with a clutch 2 RBI hit. Yankees were down to their last strike on a 2-2 pitch. He ripped the base hit in the right field, scored 2 runs, and continued this game and gave the Yankees a chance. A chance. That's all. So you're saying there's a chance. Like Dumb and Dumber. But New York wasn't able to capitalize and get the sweep against the Pirates. But 2 out of 3, you're not going to be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. Again, it's baseball. You're not going to win every game, all 162 games. I don't even do that, again, on MLB The Show for PS2. I don't even do that. I still drop games to the computer from time to time. But Yankees took care of business. They took 2 out of 3, and they won the series. And that's all that matters. Just get the heck out of Pittsburgh with a series win, 2 out of 3. You'll take that to the bank 7 days a week, twice on Sundays. We have to talk about, before we wrap this video, we got to talk about Will Warren. You know, this is a guy who's going to be fighting for his life when Luis Gil and Clark Schmidt return. And Clark Schmidt is going to actually return first. Luis Gil's still a few months away from him coming back from the oblique injury. But Clark Schmidt is going to be he's going to take this guy's spot. You know, and he, granted, I watched the early half of this game. I had another pressing engagement. I wasn't able to sit and watch the game wire to wire. But Warren looked solid at the beginning, but then he starts getting touched up as the game went on. Because, again, this is a guy that's going to give you 2 to 3 really good innings, and then the train is going off the tracks. No, this is a lifetime AAA guy, maybe a bullpen guy that can convert him into another King or another Clark Schmidt before he became obviously a starter again. But he was solid in the bullpen. You know, I don't really foresee Will Warren being a staple in this rotation moving forward, and he just showed it again. I mean, that line right there against, again, this is a bad Pittsburgh Pirate team. All right, and you know, this wasn't even one of the high-end AL teams or the high-end NL teams. This guy's struggling. He's just going through the motions, man. You know what I mean? Like, Will Warren this is a guy that, again, he will find himself back in AAA when the season starts. You know, he had a pretty solid spring training, but, again, I'm just seeing more of the same of what I saw from him last year. Just a guy he's going to give you a couple innings here and there, but to consistently trust this guy to go out there and give you 5 to 6 solid innings of 1 to 2 run baseball, which you expect from Rodon and Fried and, of course, King Cole before he got hurt. I don't see him materializing into that type of player. I don't. And this was another example in this performance, again, against a very bad Pittsburgh Pirate team. I'm not going to stop saying that. I'm standing on that 10 toes down. It's a bad Pirate team, and they touched this guy up, and he's a big reason why the Yankees dropped the final game of the series, 5-4. But, again, the Yankees won this series. They take 2 out of 3, so it's bobblehead time. Let's bring Willie in for this one. The Yankees win the series. They take 2 out of 3 in Pittsburgh. Now they head to Detroit. Your boy is going to, of course, be here to recap everything. It's the Recap King himself, your boy Ugo Onyianta. Thanks for tuning in with Yankees Digest, bringing you all things New York Yankees. Come on back. Come on this journey. We'll be waiting for you. See you guys later. Peace.